Hello everybody and welcome back. Today I'm going to teach you how to do a mana system and how to regenerate it for the power up that we have just created in the last episode. So in this tutorial I won't go over the heads up display system where you can show the mana. I'm just going to use blueprints. If you want to see how you can show that up on your HUD, you can see one of my tutorials where I've done the whole system. So as you can see, when I get into this, my health is going to go down, so the bar is going to get a lower percentage. Okay, so let's begin. For this tutorial, what we need to do is that we need to get into our character. So open Blueprint Editor right here, let it load, and then here we need to create a new variable. I'm going to call this mana, and make sure that you use either integer, either float. So I'm going to use float, just because I can use decimals as well, which is pretty important when making a heads up display, because the progress bar gets a float value from 0 to 1. Okay, so now let's set the default value to 100. And now let's see where we have done our power up. So here it should be okay, and after the set extra location, what I need to do is to get our mana and set it to its value minus a float. So let's say 20. So this time, after we are going to blink, we are basically going to get from 100, we're going to get 20 out of that every time. So let's say if we blinked twice, we are going to have 60, and we are going to get 20 again, that means 40. So let me just go fast to the event tick, and here add a pin, and let's print a string with the mana. Print string, plug the dent into the print string, and then the mana into the string. Make sure you have your duration to 0 so then you won't get spammed by the messages. Okay, so let's see now. As you can see, it is going to be printed to our log right there in the top left corner. Okay, so now what we can do is go to event tick again, and let's create another variable. I'm going to call this can blink. Make sure that you're going to set this to a boolean. Okay, and then let's do a branch right here. So we're going to check every tick that if our mana is going to be less or equal to 0. Or actually what we can do is less or equal to 19, but I think here is going to be a better choice to use only less. So if this is less than 20, we are going to set can blink to false, and then if it is going to be false, we are going to set can blink to true. Okay, so let's make the default value of the can blink to true. So if our mana is going to go under 20, we won't be able to blink anymore. But of course this is not going to work because we haven't set it up. Okay, so let's see how we can set this up. Here we need to do a branch, check get the blink as a condition, and if this is true, we are going to set the material, and do the same for the released part. Okay, so here get another branch, plug the true in here and the condition right in here. Okay, so let's see if this is going to work. Okay, so now we have 80, 60, 40, 20, and now we won't be able to blink. So this is what we want to get here. But now we won't be able to regenerate health. Okay, so not health, my bad, I mean mana. So in order to do that, what we can do here is make a custom event. So let's say regenerate mana, and plug this in. Actually no, just call regenerate mana and plug this in here. Okay, so from the custom event, what we need to do is set timer by function name, and let's create a new function. I'm going to call this regenerate mana. Okay, so now right here, what we need to do is to get our mana and set it as well. Plug this in here and set the mana to a float plus float, and I'm going to choose here 5. So now every time this function is going to be called, we are going to add to our mana 5. So that's exactly what we want. Okay, so let's get back into our event graph. Go to the function name and type here regenerate mana, or if you have a long name like mine, what you can do is go here, double click or press F2, copy it and paste it. So make sure that you won't mess up the blueprint. Then make this looping, and here on time let's make 0.5 seconds. So let's see if this is going to be working now. Okay, so as you can see now this is going to regenerate, but it is going to go over 100. So in order to do that, we need to go back into our regenerate mana here. Okay, so as you can see, our event is going to mess up our function here. Oh no, actually it was my bad. We need to go to the functions, not to the graphs. So let's get in here and let's make a branch. If the mana is going to be over 95, we won't do it. We are not going to add mana, so we need to plug this into the false. So this should work now. Okay, now it's 90 and 100, and it's not going to go further than that, and that's exactly what we want. Okay, then what we need to do is go to event tick. Okay, so let's get the event tick again. So what I'm going to do, so I can access this easier, I'm going to add a pin right here, drag a reroute node. Okay, so drag from the reroute node another one right here. So once again add the reroute node, and from that one just add one more so we can access the event tick. Okay, so now what we need to do is that we need to do a branch, plug the reroute node into the exec of the branch, and now check if our mana is equal to float, and that is going to be 100. If that is going to be true, we need to go to the set timer by function name here, and from the return value we need to clear and invalidate timer by handle. So this is going to deactivate the set timer by function name, so we won't regen mana anymore. Okay, so let's see if this is working now. So 80, we are having 100, and then we cleared and invalidate our timer by handle by function name. Okay, so yeah, this is pretty much all for this tutorial. I just wanted to do something simple that I've been asked in the comments. So one more thing that I want to say. So if you want to add a delay, what you can do is make sure you unplug this from here, or create another variable that you can use here. So has mana, let's say. Okay, and now go to the end here, where we are going to fire our regenerate mana, and make sure you set the can blink to false, then add a delay of 2 seconds or as much as you can. Remember, you can change the values as much as you want. Okay, so now we can blink only once, then we need to wait 2 seconds, and then we can blink once again. So this is how you can add a delay if you don't want to use mana, or you want to use both of them. So yeah, as I said, this is pretty much all for this tutorial. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like the video, and if you have learned something new from this tutorial, don't forget to subscribe. And guys, until next time, goodbye.